I'm Mark Greenstein of Ivy Bound, and this is the equivalent of a storm warning. This is to parents of high schoolers considering ACT, SAT, or both. And it is a change in policy for us. Now, we've been urging, but mildly, since late 2016, we've been urging kids to do both the ACT and the SAT. That's because we discern that the SAT has almost merged to become very much like the ACT. And so in the process of studying for one, you're covering most of the other. You might as well do both. And the reason why we are fervent now on kids doing both is that, one, there's not much extra effort, but an extra gain if colleges are evaluating both separately. And we feel that there's a lot of colleges that are going to avoid the table. The table doesn't carry any real backing behind it. So correlating SAT and ACT, which was the traditional way, now there's going to be a vertical. It's not going to be correlated. Top 5% for certain colleges on the ACT will get admitted. Top 5% for those colleges on the SAT will get admitted, and those 5% won't be horizontally compared. I want you to have one chance of being in one of those top 5%. The other reason is that early comparison of which am I better at is now almost futile, okay? We used to, with trepidation, say we want your kids to evaluate themselves on 4 practice tests, 2 full-length SATs, 2 full-length ACTs. Now, not many teenagers would take us up on it, okay? That's 14 hours of their time. And at this point, even going through that 14 hours worth, diligently scoring it and making a comparison, because the comparison is hard to do, and because the latest test, June of 2018, showed us that a scaling can't be trusted on the SAT. People who were used to a certain number right equaling a certain score got surprised by the tune of 50 or 60 points. So now you don't even have a good comparison that's reliable. Rely on yourselves to work instead towards both. It doesn't take that much effort. Take each test for real, 2 or maybe 3 times following your good test prep. Yes, that might imply 6 total tests on your record. Don't be afraid of it. The colleges are used to seeing it and admitting kids with just one of those 6 scores being really, really good. Now, each person has an individual schedule, and we at Ivy Bound want to help work with your kid's schedule. Maybe you are one of the few that should just go for one. Maybe you're going to go for both, but you'll start with one. Take that one test twice, and then decide whether one of those 2 times is good enough and you could be done and not do the other. We're happy to work with you. We have really good counselors here at Ivy Bound. There's no cost. And there's a good group outing that's by phone the first Sunday of each month. We don't do September. So those of you seeing this now, look to us on August 5th and then again the first Sunday in October. I'm Mark Greenstein. I look forward to helping every one of you.